The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to it. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What is up? What is going on, my people? What is going on? I hope everybody is having a great Thursday morning, man. We got a lot to get into today. We're going to cover a lot. We got a lot of stuff going on. So we're going to get right into it. Keep you guys for probably about an hour this morning. And we're going to get locked in. We're going to make sure we go over everything we need to go over. And there's a lot going on, though. What is up, Elmo? First one in here this morning. Good morning, brother. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the chat last night, Elmo. Appreciate it. We're going to cover a little bit of that today. Selmo, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Dr. Rob. Good morning. Good morning. Lena, good morning. Everybody saying good morning, morning. Don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Where the hell is Seiko at? Where anybody checked on Seiko lately? Is he all right? You know, is he good? Like my man, or does he just not want to hang out with us anymore? Where is my man Seiko? But all right. Good morning, my people are in here. We get ready to get it on this morning. Get ready to go through some stuff. We got some news to talk about. Got some stuff to talk about. But pre-markets again look like trash. Asian markets closed last night, all in the red, or I should say they closed this morning, all in the red. They look like trash. Seiko been missing since. Yeah, I don't know where the hell Seiko is, man. So, man missing in action, man. I'm worried about him now. We'll make sure he's all right, man. But Asian markets been missing. Asian market, I said been missing. Asian markets closed terribly. The European markets opened up this morning. They're in the red too. And then you have our pre-markets over here not doing so well either. So it doesn't look like a great day in the stock market. Doesn't look like a great day for stocks today. According to this morning, as we look at it early, getting over here to the cryptocurrency market, we're looking at about a $1.221 trillion market cap. It's up about 0.97% from yesterday morning. So slight increase. Bitcoin's been on a nice run though, guys. Look at this thing. Look at this thing going. Big watch dudes in the house. What's up, man? DGs are here. The DGs are here, man. But Bitcoin's been on a nice little run. 31,200. Went on a little run last night. There's a couple reasons why I think that this thing went on a little bit of a run. But I'm loving seeing that right now. Ethereum went on a nice little bit of a run. About 1.4% on the 24-hour, but is holding that 19,000 level. We said that yesterday that was that key level, right? So we got to hold that level, I think. This market is is doing really, really well for how bad the stock market's doing. This market, the crypto market, is really, really hanging in there, better than what probably a lot of people would have expected. BNB still doing well. XRP still holding below that 50-cent mark again. It's in that 48 cents, almost 48 cents even. It's up a little bit from yesterday, but and hold that line in this market. So this XRP right here, like it's coming. It's slowly creeping up back up there, but man, I want to see this thing go on a nice little run. We seem to just keep bouncing off of that 50-cent mark, and we can't seem to rise above that and stay there. And that's one of the problems I see here is I wish that we could just stay above that 50-cent mark. But we'll get there. A lot of good news. Crypto Benny, good morning. How are you, man? How are you this morning? Polygon's hanging in there as well. So you see the altcoins, they're all kind of hanging in there. They're all kind of like on just a little bit of an upswing, just a little bit. But we got to see. I want to see some more movement. But this Bitcoin, man, is just taking. It just took off yesterday, late yesterday, sitting around that 31,000 mark. But look at the day chart, the day bubbles here for crypto. All this green, right? All this green in this market right now. Confidence is good in the cryptocurrency market right now. Confidence is, people have a lot of confidence of what's going on. And right, you look at these Bitcoins and Bitcoin Cash and all this stuff that's up big. Well, why is it up big? Because the SEC is not playing with it, right? The SEC is labeling these non-securities. They're up big. And these are cryptocurrencies that were that are designated to be on that new exchange for with all the banks, right? And we talked about this, I don't know, I want to say last week or so. Everything that's designated to be on that exchange just seems to be running, and they're running pretty good. You have Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash over here of 11.3%. Bitcoin over here up at 9.4%. Bitcoin's up. So all of this stuff is running, and a lot of that has to do with that new exchange and what the SEC is saying about some of these tokens, and what's going to be listed over there. I mean, it's just all kind of starting to come together. So, but there's a lot of confidence going on in this market right now, and I love to see it, because when the stock market's getting crushed like it is, it's good to come over here and see a lot of green. Hey DG, do you think BTC is pumping? Due to what Larry Finn? I think I think it has to do with what Larry had to say, but I also believe that it has to do with this. Valkyrie applied for a Bitcoin ETF, and anybody who doesn't know who this is, they're traded on the New York State Stock Exchange, and they applied for a Bitcoin ETF. A big player, guys. This is a big player, and guess who's backing? Coinbase. Much like we talked about yesterday, Coinbase. So I think it's about the BlackRock CEO coming out and saying Bitcoin is like gold right now, traded like gold, but don't buy gold, buy Bitcoin. And I think it's this new ETF that came out that's being applied for. So I think it's a mixture of both of them that's got Bitcoin pumping right now. And that's one thing that people, need to realize is Bitcoin may run when nothing else runs. Because of this news. So, I think that's what's going on in the market right now. King Savage, good morning. What's good, man? What is good? Coinbase stocks, what we should be accumulating now. Elmo, I agree. I'm so mad I didn't buy Coinbase stock when it was at $50. Um, I almost would have doubled my money at this point. Something told me to buy Coinbase stocks when they crashed, right? They were down to 50 something dollars, and then all of a sudden, everybody started to move towards Coinbase as their ETF backer. And man, I'm with you. I bought some Coinbase stock yesterday. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. Like, I went in and bought some. I bit the bullet. I bought some. I also bought into the Grayscale ETF as well a couple days ago. Yeah, Elmo, I think degened into a couple of them things too. But I held off on Coinbase stock, and I'm kicking myself because I'm buying it at a much higher price than I would have bought it a couple days ago. But sometimes you bite the bullet and you just go in when you get a good feeling, you just go in on something. And I went in on it. But I look at it in my trading account and go, man, I could have had double that amount. If I would have just went with my gut from the beginning, I could have had double that amount. A little much is in Coinbase stock at AI. How much is Coinbase stock? When I bought it, it was right around 80 some dollars. I did pick up at 50. Oh, Elmo, you killing me, man. Killing me, Elmo. Because I wanted to, and everything in my gut was telling me to do it, and I waited. Ganga, good morning. I didn't know it was down to 50. Yeah, big watch. Once the SEC came out and with that lawsuit, it went down to like 50, 58, somewhere in there. Yeah, so but now with everybody moving to Coinbase as the ETF backer, that stock is going to go crazy, man. It's just my opinion. I think that stock is going to go crazy. And one of the reasons is I don't think that any other centralized exchange or anybody like Coinbase is set up to do what they're doing with these ETFs. You got to remember, they were already the custodian of BlackRock's high-end investors to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. They already had that set up. So BlackRock's basically their high investors had a backdoor into Coinbase where they could buy Bitcoin and Ethereum through BlackRock's trading app already. So they already were kind of custodian in a lot of this stuff for BlackRock. So they were kind of set up already for this. Hit that like button, guys. So, this is a natural progression for Coinbase. But man, I expected more people to kind of custodian some of these Bitcoin ETFs, but nobody is. It's Coinbase and Coinbase alone. And just if they were just going to be the custodian of BlackRock and Fidelity, the stock would have took off. Now you're looking at some of these other really, really high name mutual funds starting to come out and use Coinbase as well. It just makes them that much more valuable. It's crazy to me. Get through some of this news, and then I want to talk about some other stuff that we have going on in this whole social media and cryptocurrency world. But Twitter had some big news. It was granted 3 money transfer licenses for the U.S., which means basically you're going to be able to buy things and move things around on Twitter. They're actually starting, money transfer license means you're actually becoming somewhat of a custodian type of bank. So, Twitter's making moves to bring their platform more to a e-commerce type of platform. So good move for Elon, good move for Twitter, but Twitter's got some work to do, right? It's definitely not clean, right? And when we look at this, I was looking at this, and maybe I encourage you guys to go back and listen to this. But the former FTX US president of FTX US, he's starting a crypto trading AI type of platform. Good interview with him here, but he's looking to start an AI type of deal. I don't know. I kind of be leery of what's going on with him, but understand that he's out here trying to do this, and he's using artificial intelligence to do it. So it's kind of that push towards AI, and basically thoughtless trading, right? That's what AI is. It's kind of thoughtless trading. The AI do it for you, and you don't really have to think about it. But I'd be skeptical of anything that they put out. Daniel got King Savage. I know I got King Savage in here, man. I said what's up to King this morning. I was like, what's going on, brother? Can't believe he's rolled through this morning. This fall is setting up to be huge with the possibility of Ripple lawsuit, BTC, ETFs. Yeah, everything's kind of setting up, Big Watch. I mean, you have the Ripple law. You're right. The Ripple lawsuit looks like it may be coming to an end. You have these ETFs flying out of here. You have you have a lot going on. You have BTC. You're gonna have the halving pretty soon. Got a lot going on. So just think about the halving with Bitcoin. And then you remember all of these ETFs that are being set up, they have to buy Bitcoin, right? They have to buy Bitcoin to back these ETFs, and they got to buy them on the open market, right? So right now there's over a couple $1 trillion of ETFs that have been applied for, right? So they're going to have to make sure that they have that Bitcoin in a custodial wallet somewhere to back that ETF. So they got to go out here and buy this stuff on the open market. Gold, what's going on, man? Good morning. Good morning. So I think understand that, like this stuff's got to be purchased on the open market, and they got to purchase this stuff. I personally wouldn't touch anything has to do with FTX. Me either, Elmo. I'm not touching anything that has to do with FTX, and I'm not touching anything that has to do with some of these other people out here that like right here, BlockFi bankruptcy plans opposed by FTX, Three Arrows Capital, and the SEC. So BlockFi, we all know that they went down in bankruptcy, right? They basically jacked a whole bunch of people out of a whole bunch of money. They've been in bankruptcy. Some of their creditors are FTX, Three Arrows Capital, and the SEC, right? I don't understand how FTX and Three Arrows Capital can be a creditor after they jacked a whole bunch of people out of money either, but they are. And I guess the proposal that was put up by BlockFi was shot down by these guys, basically saying that it wasn't good enough. The SEC agreed and said that it wasn't good enough, so they got to go back to the drawing board. So I mean, people still have their money locked up on this BlockFi, which was basically big ass staking platform. And here it is. They still can't get out of bankruptcy. They still can't get out of their own way. And obviously, I mean, I don't understand how FTX and Three Arrows Capital can start throwing up roadblocks to a bankruptcy proceeding when they're in the exact same boat. So Al, you got to forgive. You got to forgive, man. I'm not forgiving anything. to me, once if you're a crook, you're always a crook. So Timski, what's going on? Good morning to you. Yes, the DGs are in the building, man. We are here this morning. But yeah, I mean, if you're a crook, to me, you're always a crook. But this is just I only bring this news to you guys to let you guys know, like, there's still this stuff that's floating out here, right? We still have all these bankruptcy proceedings that are still floating out here, right? So, got to pay attention to this, right? So, with some XRP stuff going on, top experts say, $100 per XRP is basically on the table, and here's why. XRP is burning XRP at a rate that's probably double what it was burning at before. And I know we really don't talk a lot about burns, and they're not that big of a deal in a lot of projects, but when you start to get into some of these bigger projects, and they start to burn their tokens at double the rate, they say $1,000 is per XRP is on the table. Well, it's because of the transactions that are happening and the big money that's in it, and how they're starting to burn this XRP, at a crazy rate, man. Like they're burning the hell out of the supply right now. And when you start burning the hell out of a supply as big as XRP, the price, it's gonna eventually reflect in the price. It may take a little while, and they don't give any parameters in here, obviously, of any predictions of dates or anything like that. But if you look at I encourage everybody to do this. Take a snapshot of the XRP supply today, and then go back a month from now, and then look at the circulating supply of XRP. I'll guarantee you it's lower than what you took a snapshot for today. And that can only increase the price, as XRP starts to move out here into these larger exchanges and stuff. So I don't feel good about how the SEC is propping up FTX. I don't feel good about how the SEC and Congress itself is paying so much attention to the XRP relaunch. I mean, to the FTX relaunch. They want that exchange back open again. And I don't like how, the CEO, the new CEO of FTX, always finds himself in front of Congress, always finds himself testifying in front of Congress. And they always seem to be giving him a pass as to reopening FTX. I just don't like that. Like, a lot of people lost a lot of money there, and they didn't they didn't do it the right way. Like, people are still have their money tied up in that exchange, and now you're talking about reopening that exchange. Why don't you worry about making people whole again, and then launch that exchange? But the problem is, they can't make people whole again without relaunching that exchange, because they don't have enough money. And that, to me, is a problem. That XRP burn rate is happening under the radar. It is, Big Watch. It is happening under the radar. And that's kind of why I wanted to bring this out to everybody. Like, this burn rate is crazy right now. And I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you just to take a piece of paper and write down what the circulating supply is whenever you look it up, and then turn around and look at it like a week, a couple weeks later, and then tell me what the circulating supply is. And I'll guarantee you'll look at it and you'll go, damn, XRP is burning the hell out of XRP. What's your take on tokenization of real estate? I love it, Selma Foot. I love the tokenization of real estate. I love what people are trying to do right now. With that, especially with BlackRock being like the biggest name. And yeah, I love the tokenization of real estate. And I'll tell you why. if anybody has closed on a house or owns a house in the United or closed on a house or knows what it takes to close on some real estate, a lot of what holds up closing on real estate is title searches, right? Ownership, really proving out ownership, doing title searches. Everything's tied up in paperwork. And what I love about the tokenization of real estate is you transfer ownership on a blockchain. So the blockchain is pure, right? It's pure. It doesn't lie. It's sitting right there. So if I want to buy a property from you, you just have to basically send me your NFT, right? Like to put it in its easiest terms, right? You send me your NFT and now I own the property and it shows up on a blockchain, then I am the owner, right? The transaction happened, right? Obviously it's a little bit deeper than that when you really get down into the details, but really that's what it is. And just think about like land and property, and things like that, and tokenization of that, how much easier that's going to make it for the transfer of property. I think that that tokenization of goods is the move for Web3 in the future. That's what Web3 is really where it's really going to make its name is the tokenization of goods, and real estate being top on that list. Raphael, good morning. How are you, man? I saw one tweet that said the average daily burn rate was approximately 8K XRP per day. That fluctuates too, Big Watch. I've seen it as high as 10. I've seen it as low as 5. But I've seen it up there. That burn rate is moving, and it's not getting smaller. It's getting bigger. So Big Watch, everybody saying hi, Raphael. Raphael. Uphold balance sheet for XRP is 1.05 billion. Damn, that's what Uphold's balance sheet is. 1.1. It's $1 billion. Okay, Uphold is on it. But XRP has a lot of tokens still owned by the team. Yeah, that they do have some huge wallets owned by the team, and the team sells them wallets. Like they're selling them on a schedule. There's a schedule for a team sale of XRP, but at the same time, like I'm not, I don't know, that's a lot of it was how they were paid at the beginning, and I can't be mad at somebody who's paying themselves, right, for building. But yeah, Elmo, you're right. The XRP leadership holds a large majority of tokens, and they hold millions of dollars in tokens, millions. If I could sell my house as easily as an NFT, that would be sick. Yeah, Timsky, but that's what we're going to, right? We're going to the tokenization of real estate, and there's more that goes into it than just transferring an NFT, obviously, but basically in its simplest terms, that's what it is. You're basically transferring ownership on the blockchain, right? Proof of payment, proof of transfer, proof of ownership. And then when you do, you think about it, right? You do a title search. What has to happen on the title search? Somebody has to go through. They have to evaluate every single owner of that property. They have to make sure there's no liens. They have to make sure there's no outstanding balances on anything. They have to make sure there's no gaps in ownership. They have to make sure all of this stuff is done, right? Well, if all of that stuff was done on a blockchain, it would just be a matter of pulling out the blockchain report and then boom, you're done, right? You know, getting on that bike. All right, Doc. All right, Doc, be careful, man. But if that was all on the blockchain is absolute, right? So you would pull that, you'd pull the ether scan for that particular property or that particular NFT, and you could see all of the ownership, right? It would literally be that easy. So what would take weeks now takes minutes. So I want to talk a little bit about let's have a look here. So I told you guys that I was going to get onto Threads yesterday, which is Instagram's new competitor to Twitter. So I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Not sure what you guys can see. But I got on it and there it is. It's there. They had 10 million downloads yesterday of Threads. And it seems to be running well. There's not a lot of features on there, but they're going to be rolling out more features on it. So if you're looking for a new platform, to kind of roll out some of your stuff, then you to the left. But yeah, because my window is really small over here. So, but if you're looking for a new platform to roll out a lot of your stuff, like this is kind of what Threads looks like. It's just like Twitter. It doesn't have all the features that Twitter has yet, but they will. It's actually kind of nice. And there was 10 million downloads yesterday, which means it's a decent platform. It's a decent size already, for not even being out 24 hours. It's a direct competitor. It's a direct competitor to Twitter. But I can tell you, it's cleaner than Twitter. It's definitely a lot cleaner. The way it's laid out. We'll see what happens in the future with it. But I'm liking it so far. I'm liking what they have going on over there. And it's basically, you can link it right to your Instagram account if you want to as well. So if you have an Instagram, you can literally link it to your Instagram account and use your same username, password, stuff like that. So they're making it really easy. So if you haven't checked out Threads, give it a check out. But I want to talk about Neroni. I'll talk about Neroni for a minute while we have a little bit of time here left. Dr. Rob, you got XRP. Dr. Rob's got XRP. Dr. Rob's got XRP. He's on his bike, but I'll answer the question for him. He's got XRP. Dr. Rob was buying XRP when XRP was, a couple dollars, right? So he might be upside down in his XRP, but he got XRP. But to talk about Neroni, guys, Neroni came out with their bot, right? Haven't used their bot yet, guys. I really haven't. Cats, what's going on? Good morning. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I haven't used their bot yet. But I'm going to. I'm going to use their bot, their trading bot. And from what I understand, this trading bot is really nice. It's really simple. It's really easy to use. You do need 1,000 Neroni in order to use their bot. So, I have my Neroni. I have it set aside in a MetaMask wallet. I just have to take the steps in order to set the bot up. But this bot, from what I understand, is really easy to use. It has a really good user interface in it. It's really fast. It's really simple. It's really sleek. But I will be using this once I get a chance to really sit down and set it up. I think it's one of these things where bots are so hard to use, right? You almost have to have a computer programming background to use a bot. And what Neroni's doing is they're bringing that to a very simple user interface, where you don't have to have that, basically computer programming background in order to use the bot. So I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna see what it does and what it can do. I know it's early. Brand new development just came out. I know some people have been testing it for a while. One person in this chat has been testing it for a while and holding out on me. But I get it. I understand it. But I think Neroni's got something special going on here right now. And Neroni, we've talked about Neroni on here before. And I think that Neroni, it's something, there's something different going on over there. So I'm definitely going to use this bot. I'm definitely going to track my trades on this bot. And I'll probably, I might even post some of them trades on this bot, once I get moving on there. But I'll probably start out with a little bit of money, test it out, get familiar with it, figure out exactly what to do. And I'm not a bot guy, right? So I'm not used to bots, but I'm gonna test it out, see what it can do, all this stuff. But and I'll probably post some of that stuff on here. But I encourage, listen, this isn't financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you what to buy. But I know that a Mev bot costs about $800 per month, right? Because I looked at them. One of the biggest ones out there costs about $800 per month to run, and you got to program the hell out of it. But Neroni, you need 1,000 Neronis in order to participate and have this bot. And that's a hell of a deal compared to $800 a month. So definitely something to check out if you're interested. But I think it definitely I think it's definitely something to look at if you're interested in that, especially if you get into a bunch of new launches. You actually want a bot because you can't out trade a bot. I created a repairable wallet just for the bot. Yeah. Recommend you to do this also. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do whatever Elmo's doing, because Elmo's the one that he been holding out, man. Elmo been holding out, man. He's been trading with this bot for a minute, and I know probably made him a lot of money, and he been holding out on me. But I understand why. Like, you can't always tell people when you're in beta testing for things. So I get it. I understand it. I forgive you, Elmo. But I suggest, if you're gonna, if you want to buy, to go check this one out. Because I think you, anytime you get a chance to get into some launches and you're running with a bot, you're probably going to be a whole hell of a lot more successful than you are trying to trade on your own, because then you're fighting with the bots and you can't out trade a bot. I'm going to tell you that straight up. You cannot out trade a bot. And you'll lose every time. So go check it out, Neroni. And I think I might have. I might have them saved here. Hold on. Do I have Neroni on here? Right there. So right now, Neroni's sitting at about 7 cents, 7.8, and it's on a down, right? Like you see this. What are we on? We're on the hourly chart. So it took a dive over the last couple of days, right? So with 1,000 Neronis, that's not going to cost you a whole hell of a lot to get 1,000 Neronis at 7 cents. I won't thank you. So if you want to try the bot out, you're gonna have to have 1,000 Neronis, and you're gonna have to have them in a MetaMask wallet. So but what I do know is that if this thing is as easy as I believe it is to set up, it's gonna take off, because bots are so hard to run. And if somebody can make one that's user friendly and easy, it's gonna take off. So Selmo, you may want to check this one out. I'm not, if you haven't already, you may want to check this one out. Just for the bot alone, you may want to check it out. It may work out for you. If you're checking it out, because I know you like to degen into some of them projects. And it is it's a sniper bot, so you're sniping tokens. So this may be something that you want to go ahead and have a look at, and maybe ask some questions on, because if you're getting into any launches or anything like that, you want to have a bot if possible, right? And that makes it possible. So good project over there. They need more marketing, but it's a good project. I'll give you the good and the bad. They got, people have to know about Neroni in order to participate in Neroni. So they need a little bit more marketing, but they got a lot of good stuff going on over there. I can tell you that. They definitely do. It's 3 steps. In bot. It's 3 steps. It's only, I heard it's really easy. Boy believes is about it. Oh, boy believes. I can't. So I can't with him, man. I just, all respect to Believes, man, but I just Believes is Believes. The one thing I always respect about Believes is you never know. You'll never have to worry about where you stand with Believes. He'll let you know, and I respect that about him. But that's about as far as that goes. They need to call. They need to call us. They need to call us for an AMA. Yeah, they do. We need to. We need some marketing over there at Neroni. You need the address of the project. How much to buy? You need the address of the project, which is contracted address. How much to buy? Yeah. So how much you want to purchase, and hit launch. That's it. It's that simple. Elmo just told you it's that simple to use that bot. The address of the project, how much you want to buy, and hit launch. And that's what I'm hearing too. When I get a chance, because I'm messing with money, right? So I want a chance to really sit down and look at it for the first time and really go through it really slow and make sure I'm doing it the right way, because I'm messing with money. And I'm legitimately going to throw just a little bit of money at it. And because I just want to get comfortable with it and know what we're doing. But you sell yourself right, Elmo. You sell yourself right, Elmo. You sell yourself right. Yeah. Elmo's selling himself, but I want to I want to play around with it, but I will tell you, like, I'm not gonna hide it from you guys. Like, if I'm using it, like, I come in here and be like, yo, look what the bot did, right? When I start using it, look what the bot did, right? So I want to I just want to put that out there, because we did talk about it before. We talked about it launching. We talked about waiting for it to launch. We talked about a lot of this stuff, and then I always like to circle back around and tell you guys, well, it's out there. We should open a jumped on me here. we should open up a how to do it space after they pay for the AMA. Yeah, we should. But marketing is a big thing for Neroni. That's the only area I think that they can improve in at this point. So, Daniel, will you make a breakdown video? Yeah, once I get comfortable, I will. And I think Crypto Lounge is going to do the same thing. So, um, I was talking to him a little bit last night too, and yeah, I probably will break it down. Probably will break it down. So, but if he does a breakdown video, I'm not gonna double back on his, right? So, I'll share his. And we can review it on the channel and all that stuff. But I don't want to do the same thing that Lounge is doing either. Lounge is working on it, yeah. So, but yeah, Big Watch, dude, what do you think about a bot, man? What do you think about doing? What do you think about a bot? What's your thought, Big Watch? What's your thought, Selmo? Tell me what you guys think about a easy to use bot. Are you guys something that interests you guys? Are you guys interested in something like that, or what? I know Elmo's using it, and my conversation with Elmo yesterday was like he really likes it. Um, you know, easy to use, really likes it, thinks it's gonna be good, thinks it's gonna be a good thing, and thinks that they have something special going on over there. But what's your guys' thought on that? I know XXI likes a bot too. So what's your guys' thought on that? Doc, I also do for the projects I am in. Yo, Elmo's in. When Elmo's in, man. And but one thing about Elmo is he doesn't get in junk either. Didn't new projects start building in bot protection? You can't really build in bot protection, Big Watch. I said this before. Building in bot protections, it's you can build in MEV bot protections, right? You can build in some of that. You can build in some other bot protections, but blocking a buy sell bot is tough, man. That's tough. That's tough to do. And Jared from Subway bot. Jared from Subway bot. That Jared from Subway bot. I heard about it. I don't really know a lot about it, but I know it's one of them programmable bots. I'm not all about a bot that you have to have a computer programming mind to program. I want something that it's basically set it. Here's what I want to buy. Go snipe it, and then let me sell it. I don't want to have to program. I don't want to have to program at all. Maybe that's me being lazy, right? Yeah, I got my project. Yeah, I seen you promoting that XXI. It's pretty dope. I see you promoting that project as well. So XXI, they got a billboard. They got a billboard at SpaceX. Yeah, I seen that project that you were promoting. They seem to that bot, the bot project. I don't want a MEV bot. I want a buy sell bot. MEV bots are one of these things that they can be blocked. A buy sell bot, it's hard to block that. I don't buy much because of lack of marketing. Yeah, we need to. Neroni's got to kick their marketing up. The space, I think they will though. The SpaceX billboard on Twitter. On Twitter, they made a post about it a few days ago. Okay, so they got the post, the billboard at SpaceX. They have the MEV marked out. Yeah, the MEV bots are, them are the ones. Them are the ones that people are really gonna start blocking out of their contracts. Elmo gonna have to school me on that bot. That's what I'm saying, Selmo. That's what I'm saying right there. And because I'm telling you, if you gotta buy sell bot and you're jumping in some of these launches, think about sniping. Damn, this market just turned beet red. Think about sniping Pepe 2.0 just a couple of days ago, right? When it went down. Think about if you were able to snipe that contract at its lowest point, and then you were selling on the way up. You would have made some money. But what is coming down the road is absolutely crazy. Yeah, Elmo, I can just imagine what the upgrades are going to be to the bot. I mean, this is first, right? This is the first time they're rolling it out. This is like, I consider this the bare bones rollout, right? I consider this one the bare bones rollout, and everything after that is going to be they're just going to build upon that, right? And I'm assuming that there's going to be more professional versions, and it's more complicated factors that are put into it, and these are just my assumptions. I'm just making assumptions here, but I think that to come out with a bare bones version with an interface that's easy to use, I think you're rolling already, right? So I think they got something that's a little bit different. When I look at some of these bots and they're $500 to $800 to run a month, and I look at only paying 1,000 Neronis for this one. They may take some of that market share. That's all I'm saying. It's more than we can imagine. Developers of these things, they tend to roll out updates that we look at and go, oh my God. But look at how this market flipped red just on the hourly. Like it was decent, it was green, but this thing just like completely turned over to red on the hourly. Still looks good on the day. But man, the hourly chart just absolutely went to crap. Bitcoin dropped below 31,000 as we're sitting here talking. Ethereum's definitely on its way down. XRP is definitely on its way down. The market looks like it's bleeding off a little bit right now as we're talking. It looks like it's bleeding off. Good morning, Kelcher. Good morning. Good morning. I got to see it. I got to see it, but can't use it. Can't use it yet. Oh, so you already got a sneak peek at it, Elmo. That's right. I forget. You get the sneak peeks, man. But I'm excited. I'm excited to sit down. I'm excited to I want to take the time. I'm excited to sit down. I'm excited to actually put in my first trade with it and play around with it a little bit. I'm excited to learn it, and just see kind of what it can do. I'm excited for it, and like we've talked about it a lot on here. So I think I owe it to you guys to let you guys know that it's out and let you guys know that I'm going to use it, just because we talked about it. And I suggest you go look at it. Selmo, go have a conversation with Elmo about it. Let him kick it with you about it, because might be something you want to jump into. I mean, even if you just grab 1,000 Neronis and try it, it's definitely something to think about. But with that, guys, I'm gonna jump on out of here for this morning. So looks like the market's starting to bleed off a little bit. So be careful. Definitely bleeding down. Bitcoin's definitely under 31. It's 38. It's 30,800. When we started this thing, it was 31,200. So market's definitely starting to bleed off a little bit. So be careful. If you had short-term plays in there, start looking at taking profits. Maybe this morning. And we will get at this thing again tomorrow morning, guys. Tomorrow is Friday, so it should be a good day tomorrow, just because it is Friday. But we'll get at this thing again tomorrow. Cats, man, have a good one. Have a good one, Cats, man. Every time you drop by, I'm happy you dropped by, man. So, with that, guys, you guys have a great morning. Hopefully see you guys around. And I'll see you. Hopefully around in the chats or some spaces or something. So everybody have a great morning. Be safe. Make sure you're taking your profits. When next spaces tonight. There'll be a space tonight. Either Waddy's gonna have a space tonight or Dr. Crypto's gonna have a space tonight. And then my space is on Tuesday, which I could attend. Every morning, man. No, Cats, man, we're just happy. We're happy every time you're here, Cats. I mean, life happens, right? Jobs happen, life happens, all that stuff. So just happy every time you're here. So Selma space, space will happen, tonight, either on Waddy's or Dr. Crypto's. And mine's definitely on Tuesday nights. Unless something big is happening, then I'll drop one. But that's usually how that rolls out. Waiting on Austin for 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Possibility, yeah. That's why I said it was a possibility. We gonna see. Hopefully we can get Augie to run through one of these spaces. So. But if not, Dr. Rob, Waddy will be there tonight too as well. So we'll definitely be a space tonight. But watch your money today, guys. Take your profits. The market's starting to come down. So if you had short-term plays, look at possibly taking some profits today off of them short-term plays. And be safe. And we'll do this thing again tomorrow morning. Don't leave your money on the table. Don't be exit liquidity for people. And make sure you're paying yourself. And remember, the people that you owe is yourself. Make sure you're getting paid first. So with that, guys, I am out. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good one. Be safe. Take your profits. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a great morning.